Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Out of the Box International's podcast series within the topic Alternative Democracies. I'm your host, Enrique Martos, and today we will explore a great opportunity for young people to engage at the EU highest level of policymaking, which will definitely have an immense impact in their political and civic activism, as that is our mission and mandate for our second pillar during the period and strategy 2023-2025. So let's start. It's well known that we are approaching the European Parliament elections in June 24. Controversially, we are witnessing a resurgence of far-right radicalism across whole Europe, making this topic an essential subject to explore and tackle. Despite what many may think, the new Eurobarometer survey reveals an encouraging trend of increased youth civic engagement. In 2022, a majority of 58% of young people actively participated in the societies they live in and joined one or more youth organizations within the past year. This marks a significant 17% increase since the last Eurobarometer survey in 2019. This evolving trend may play a crucial role within the 2024 European Parliament elections. As a matter of fact, this is a vital topic to accelerate the Sustainable Development Goals for the year 2030. And we've got a special guest today to contribute to achieve this. I'm excited and honored to introduce our special guest for this episode, Dunja Tribuljak, a real out-of-the-box thinker, a young professional who took part of the European Commission Blue Book Traineeship program last March. Dunja, it's a real pleasure to have you on the podcast today with us. Okay.
Hello, Enrique. I'm really glad to be a part of this podcast. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. The pleasure is ours. Dunja, just to start by, could you tell us a bit more about yourself and how did you find out about the Blue Book trainership and what motivated you to apply?
My name is Dunja. I come from Croatia. I am 25 years old. And I've been kind of interested in having some traineeships since I had a free semester last year. And actually, I heard from my friends about this opportunity, and I decided to apply. And I'm really glad I did apply because I got it in the end, despite me thinking that I won't be able to get it. Before my traineeship, I was also participating in some volunteering activities. I was a volunteer in Erasmus Student Network as well. So I was already kind of introduced with these opportunities. But yeah, through my friends, basically, I found about it and decided to try it out.
Great. I wanted to know, like, when you were thinking about applying to the European Commission trainership, it's in another country, it's based in Brussels, as you
Yeah.
know. You come from Croatia.
Yes.
How were those doubts? Were you afraid at the beginning, or how did you overcome also these first barriers to say, okay, I will embark on this journey?
To be honest, I didn't actually think I was gonna get in. I thought that it was, I mean, it is a really big competition, to be honest. But I guess my fear of it, even I was afraid of it, but I said to myself that just to try and do it because I knew that I was really gonna benefit from it if I got it. And I'm really glad that I was thinking like that and that I actually applied for it. And yeah, of course, it is a new country. It is something different, something that I've never done in my life before. But I really don't regret doing it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'm really happy that I did it. I think I've grown not just professionally, but personally as well. I mean, living in a foreign country. So I'm really glad that I did it. And I would recommend to everyone to do it if they can, of course.
Definitely. I also follow your point of view because when you are able to give that big steps that it seems at the beginning that an immense world to just move abroad, but then you realize how many things and how independent you can be by
Totally.
just
Yeah.
living by your own in a foreign country and just
Yeah.
developing those skills also that it will be
Yeah.
really valuable for our upbringing and future professional and personal lives. And this
Yeah. I guess
also
to yeah, I guess to prove ourselves, right? To see
exactly
that we really can do it. It's scary, but
the
I think everyone can do it, and it's yeah, it's really rewarding.
definitely and also like I feel it really that the European Commission provide these opportunities. It makes a lot of young people really um, courageous and self conscious
Yeah,
of their powers and their courages. So yeah, I think
definitely.
it's a great
Yeah.
opportunity also. The next question I would like to make you is about the process of the application. How the application process look like, and how did you feel when you found out you were accepted?
So the application process, I think it can vary from session to session. So basically, there's two sessions per year. One starts in March and one starts in October. So I was applying for March. I was applying in August. So it's a pretty long process, but and once you apply, the to apply basically is it would I think it took me like a week because it's a pretty long application. It's pretty detailed, and of course you want to do the best you can in it. So it took me quite a while to apply, and then you wait for a long time. So for a long time, you really don't have to do anything. I was contacted, I believe, 2, 3 months later in November that I wasn't chosen for the by any DG or agency yet. But that doesn't mean if you don't get chosen in the first round, let's say, they can still contact you later. So some DGs and agencies they can still see your profile and like your profile and personally contact you, which is what happened to me. I got an email, I think around New Year's Eve, that they're interested in me, that they want me to hire me, and if we could have a phone interview. So yeah, that was the entire process. Basically, after that, it was pretty smooth sailing, let's say. I mean, regarding the application and everything. But yeah, it was a pretty standard, okay process. It was not too complicated or anything like that.
Great. I believe that it was a amazing New Year gift for you.
Yes, definitely, and
Um,
pretty surprising. So I guess once in a lifetime New Year's gift.
Definitely. And also the could you tell us a bit about the requirements that you need to apply for the Blue Book trainership?
Yes. Yes. So when in my session, the requirements were that you have to have a C1 level of English. And the second requirement was that you have to have at least a bachelor degree. So you can be in the process that you are enrolled in masters, that you are currently in masters, which was my case actually. But I think you have to have at least bachelor degree for it. And I think those were the only requirements that I can think of. Like I said, I think it sometimes can differ from session to session. So of course it's always best to keep up to date online and everything.
And it's good also to highlight that there is no age limit, right?
Yes, I
That's good
believe
to
there is not, at least when I
yeah.
was, yes. So there were
Great,
there
great.
were a lot of young people, of course, mostly, but there were people there who were older and that who were interested in changing their career or just having this opportunity. So I think it's really for everyone. So yeah.
Great. Can you describe now your role and responsibilities during your traineeship?
Yes. So of course, the uh, how you say the
Directorate.
process.
Oh,
The
no.
sorry.
No, no, sorry, continue.
Your assignments and everything basically is can differ, of course, from the position that you get. So I was applying for human resources position. I was wanting to be a human resources intern. So my assignments were mostly admin stuff and human resources stuff. But I know that other trainees were involved in either completely other activities or similar activities. It really depends on what you choose, and there's really a lot of opportunities, a lot of DGs and agencies that you can choose from. So yeah, I think that everyone can find something for themselves in it, in the application. It was really interesting to see.
Definitely. Just as a curiosity, could you tell us which DG were you involved in?
Yes, I was in DG Mare, which is a Directorate General for Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, and I was in HR team. So yeah,
Super.
it was lovely. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that I was there and I met amazing people, not just trainees, but my colleagues there. So yeah, just amazing opportunity,
Super.
experience. Yeah.
There is also a lot of positions. By what I saw, they are related to policy officers also, right?
Yes, yes. Like when you get let's say shortlisted, I believe that's the word. That's like the first phase when they choose you. Basically, they after you apply, um, then you can really go through all the positions and you can apply for 3 positions. So it really depends what you're interested in. You can be interested in languages and you want to be a translator, you can apply for that, or like I said, human resources, or let's say
Legal
fisheries, something in
affairs,
fisheries. Yeah,
policy.
exactly. Legal affairs.
Super.
Really, opportunities are abundant in that case. Like you can really apply for a lot, and then they reach out to you, like I
Super.
said. So
Now
yeah.
I would like to go in this line because I would like that you could tell us how this Blue Book trainership and experience bring you closer to the functioning of the EU and the different institutions.
Mhm. So basically, when I started applying for this traineeship and everything, when I already got the traineeship, I was pretty unfamiliar with the entire institution, to be honest. Uh, I know that there were people there who knew everything about European Union, about the Commission and everything, but I was not one of them. But during the process, during the Blue Book process, you really get introduced to European Commission, to the Council, to Parliament, and it's really well organized. They organize for the Blue Books. They organize different sessions. So, for example, we were introduced and explained to how, I don't know, Council works, how Parliament works. We visited Parliament. We visited Berlaymont as well. It was really a great opportunity to kind of see and learn from the insiders how these institutions work, and to see it for yourself. It was really amazing, once in a lifetime opportunity. So yes, I became a lot more familiar with it, a lot more interested in it as well. Um, so yes,
Great.
it's a really great opportunity for people. I would say for everyone, but especially for people who are interested in these topics, who are interested in the union in general.
Super. Great to know, Dunja. Thank you so much for this valuable insight. I think a lot of people could feel the call to research about it because I think not either many people know about these
Yeah,
opportunities,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and yes, and they may get encouraged to participate.
Yeah, I
Thank you
hope
so
so.
much. Uh, I would like to just also, if you could tell us if there were any specific experience during your traineeship that really stood out to you.
I would say the most, um, I guess, unique or special moments for me were visiting Parliament, seeing the hall in the Parliament, where they meet, basically, members of Parliament. Then visiting Berlaymont. Um, Also participating in some meetings during my job. I was also participating in certain meetings that basically just getting the insider look how it all functions. It was really special, especially for me. Also coming from Croatia, I was never in Belgium or in Brussels, so that was really a highlight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Now, as we wrap up the conversation, what would be your message to our audience who might be thinking about applying to Blue Book?
I would say definitely apply. Like definitely apply, even if you think that you are not that you won't get it. I would say definitely apply, because I was the one who was thinking that won't get the place, but I got it in the end, and I wouldn't I would definitely go again. So definitely apply. Try hard on your application. Dedicate time to it. It can be, of course, a bit boring and repetitive to do it, but you won't regret it. If you do your application well, I think it's going to be really beneficial for you and your application. Um, and yeah, just don't be discouraged. Just try and do it, and you will get it, I'm sure.
You all heard it. Thank you so much, Dunja, for sharing your insights and experience here with us today and shedding some light on this exciting traineeship opportunity for young, talented people. It's been a very big pleasure having you on the podcast today.
Thank you for having me, and I hope that I encouraged someone to apply.
Definitely. If they listen to you, I have no doubts about that. So, for the rest, that's all for today, my friends. We had the opportunity to dive deeper in a great working possibility for committed minds who could make a good impact in our democracies. Of course, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, engage, and be part of the change. Until next time, this is your host, Enrique Martos, signing off from the Out of the Box International Podcast Series. Goodbye.